just these few photos at the same location at different times. One is around 9:30 and the other is around 10 o'clock. You will find that no matter how the time changes, this one in the sky that looks like a star, this UFO, it always hangs over my house upstairs. Its position will not change. You can observe carefully. Its position will not change. No matter how the time changes, it's completely different from stars will change. I'm shooting in the same eastward direction. 3:30, then 4 o'clock, and a photo at 4:15 You can see the change in position. Then let's take a look. This is I use that app software, Xingxi Starry Sky. It generally in the east direction is from the celestial body as it flows with the passage of time. It rises from the bottom to the top. It rises from the bottom to the top, right? And then moves from left to right. That is to say, this is all the stars. As time goes by, it moves. They all rise from bottom to top, and then moves from left to right. Right. So this, if it were a star, it should follow this pattern. But as you can see in the photo, it's in this direction at 3 o'clock. Is at the bottom, but at 4 o'clock, although it moves from bottom to top. But a cool pass for it turns from right to left again. At 4:30, it goes from right to left and up. So it's not moving from left to right. Let's watch it again. So it doesn't conform to the trajectory of the stars. The change of this trajectory, change in trajectory over time, it's obviously a man-made.
Look, I'm on this street now, and it's on the street, and is it not at my home? And it's at another location outside, and then everyone look, the sky is full of clouds because it's a rainy day today. So there are clouds in the sky. Then look at me. I turn around here. There is no moon at all. And no stars either because it's all clouds. So we can't see the stars. Look, it's all clouds. And you can't see the moon. Look, there is a bright circle. Look, it's all clouds. And there's no moon at all. But look, there is nothing. Look at this angle. Look carefully. Look carefully, everyone. There is a bright circle. A bright circle. This is just a little bit of light. Then I zoom in on it. Look, isn't it very obvious, a bright one? Bright circle, so it's not a star at all. Or the moon. Then I'll zoom in on it again. I'll zoom in again. Look at it. But in the video, it doesn't look particularly bright. But because of the light, because of the phone's light, but in fact, when you see it, it's actually completely different from stars. It's like a light. It's very bright and radiating. It's not like a star at all. It's like a lamp and radiating light and very, very bright. And you can see the clouds next to it. And there are clouds nearby. And then it is obviously below the clouds. If it's higher than the clouds outside the cloud, it will block. It's blocked by clouds, so it is not a star at all. It is an artificial flying object. But it looks very quiet hanging in the sky. Hanging in the sky like this. Hanging in the sky. Right? Hanging very quietly in the sky. I'm at this angle. Look at me. At this angle, hanging very quietly in the sky. Right? It's not like a drone. What is it? That will shake. Look, I'll adjust the focus again. Now it's very, very obvious. It's hanging very quietly in the sky. Hello? 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 I'm asking to bother you. I'm conducting an interview. Can you see this on the right-hand side? There's a bright light on the right-hand side. Can you see it? Do you think it's a star or something else? Do you think it looks like a star in this weather? It's a bit like, because today is full of smoke. I'm doing a survey here. That is today. It's all about the clouds. Look, it's all clouds here. Look around you. There seems to be no moon. Yes. Do you think it's like a star from this angle? Or something else? Or an artificial object? Yes.
If
it's like this.
In this kind of weather, it will be more.
But if there are...
It might look like stars.
So, do you think it looks like a star? This thing is great. I think it's very bright.
I don't think it's a star.
Do you think it doesn't look like a star? Thank you. Thank you.
This video was taken from my apartment. It's facing towards the north, and you can see there are two objects in the video, two stars like UFOs in the video. I'll zoom in on one of them. After I zoom in on the bottom one, you can see that after I zoomed in, it's actually divided into two parts on the left. One is two small balls, and the other one is the larger one on the left, and the right one is small, right? And the right is small. This is what I zoomed in with my phone. And then I'm not later. As you can see, these two are very clear. You can see them very clearly. The left is a big light ball, and the right is a small one. So this big and small one make up, it's a UAP 1 by 1. There is a UAP below. You can see there is a UAP below, and there is also a U above. Then I zoom in on this UAP, this AP. When you look at it, it looks like a relatively complete ball of light. A complete ball of light. After I zoomed it in, at this time I will use this astronomical telescope to observe. Oh, wait a minute. You'll see, actually, it looks like a star, right? Wait a minute. Right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You will find that. When I observe it, when I finish observing with the telescope, the positions of those two stars will change, and the shape will also change. Then you can see that. And at this time, I observed with the astronomical telescope the UAP below what I actually observed, a very bright photosphere. And that's exactly what happened. It's not a star. After observing it with a telescope, I observed a very bright Guanqiu. It's a pure light body that is emitting light. This telescope can observe Saturn. Then you see, everyone look. Now, look at it. The topmost UAP in the sky has disappeared from this field of view. It has flown away. Then I zoomed in on the lower OAP. You will see that. After zooming in on the lower UAP, it becomes the right one. There are still two light balls, but the right one becomes larger and the left one smaller. The left one is smaller. It becomes these two. Right is big, left is small. The left and right positions form a whole. The UAP just now is different from a ball with a large left side and a small right side. It is completely opposite to the previous one, so it has undergone a change, so it's not a star at all. They can prove that it is a UAP. And then look at it. I'm shrinking now. The UAP above has completely flown away and completely gone. You can see the arrow on the left of the video. It points to a wall. So I was along the window, which is a vertical screen, and kept shooting these two UFOs vertically. You can see that the actual distance between is constantly getting farther apart. It shows that these two UFOs are constantly flying in the air after the flight. So the distance between them is constantly getting farther. And an arrow keeps popping up on the left. It's a vertical wall. It shows that the phone keeps a vertical state all the time, one by one perspective. So in the end, you can see that in the camera view, there is only one UAP light spot left. So these two APs, these two light balls from the beginning were relatively close to each other. Then slowly, they gradually started to move away from each other, and then until the UAP in the upper left, flying out of the entire screen view. So we can see that. We can clearly, these two UAPs are flying in the sky, and they are flying.
Hi guys, if you watch my video, okay, this UAP video is taken by myself. You should believe my words is right. Okay, you should 100% trust me. This UAP exists around me to prove that, okay, the aliens do exist, and they are actually, most of them is so non-lightful as we could imagine, okay? And unfortunately, they are control me. They are kidnapped me. There is our more high-dimensional space equipment energy, actually. It's, into my body, and they're one of their UAP, UFO freed members, so came out of the body and control me, kidnapped me, and doing many disgusting things on me. And they had shared me a message, very important message, that they could invade us in future. Okay? And I am surprised because, I don't know. I'm at the beginning. I'm hard to imagine. Okay, how the alien do to invade us. But you know what the cherished things is that I have until I share this video, I have been with them for almost 2 years. Okay, they are one of their monster soldiers. So in my body, there are a lot of dirty things on me. and let me realize they call themselves a human being. Looks like today's Western Northern Europe peoples looks like, okay, with their long hair, but both woman and men's. They looks like that, but actually they are they are monster something, are a freak weird insect. I give you a solution, okay? After I had hang out with them for almost 2 years, hang out with them for almost 2 years, and I have these solutions. They are insect. They are definitely insect, not human being. Okay, they're not human. Surprise me, surprise everybody. Okay, so this kind of the monster race, shit race, they're gonna invade the Earth in future. Okay, and look at this. Today's what's going on here globally. What's going on here globally? Every nation's just focus on our own benefit. Every nation just focus on our real race benefit. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened. Majority of us. Okay, look at today's. Okay, war is the war is, there's more places to have war awful. We should realize that this is just we should realize this is not not our war is temporary. Okay, we should realize this we are human beings. We should solve many problems through the smart way, not suicide ourselves in the end. You know what I mean? The reason is very simple, not because your Earth is alone, but because Earth is not alone. Human beings not alone. They are not alone, and there's many disgusting insects, similar alien. They are eager Earth. They're going to try to invade us, and we know nothing about it. This is the most stupid and ridiculous, things that happened here. So I'm going to share the fact alien exists, and most of them actually is very dark, very insect, symbolized. You can imagine they are symbol. You have you watched the symbol movie? You can imagine they are kind of this monster, okay? But they're also high technology equipped. They're gonna invade us. What we going to do? We must stop all the wars. We must take actions. Okay? We must unite together because our standard is different. We have a war standard, but you don't know the future enemy, our future beings standard, enemy beings, what their standard. Okay? What their war standard, what kind of their character it is. We know nothing about it. We should prepare, we should know more about them, okay? But very luckily, because I'm a star still here, they kidnapped me after 2 years hanging out with them. Motherfucker, before they connected with them, I know what kind of the shit they are, okay? I know what kind of monster symbol they are. I'm gonna show you how they look like, what the character they are, okay? For this reason, we can know more accurately about what kind of the enemy we going to in the future could face. We should unite together, and face a war in future with them, not inside war anymore. So if you have watched this video, share this video to more people. Share this video to more civilians, to your family, friends, to know how dangerous we can face in future.